Could Ripple be set to be a huge player in the not-so-distant future? We know the SEC is wavering, and I have got some dates in this video for you, but could Ripple be a $3 or even more? Remember, all-time high, $3.74, so we're looking at that. I want to talk about it all in this video, the latest from the SEC case, and some dates you are going to want to know, because it could be what you need to make a sensible investment decision. With that being said, before we get into the video, please be sure to hit that like button. It does send this far and wide, and let's dive straight into it. So currently XRP having a bit of a sell-off, just 2% down. We do see the market cooling as we come through the weekend, ready into Monday morning. We always see this, generally speaking, on a Sunday night. There is only a few that are outperforming the market in general, but we have had a few minted candles in the red. Currently sat 48.24 is the current price. RSI trending pretty nicely in the middle, and money flow is still coming in to XRP, and I think it's important to reference that it is still coming in. Well, we saw this huge spike coming through Friday the 4th of November as we saw the SEC floundering, and we'll talk a little bit about that in this video, particularly trying to delay the result from this. And it all feels quite one-sided. We know there is a number of backers supporting Ripple, some big players in the space as well. 12 to be precise. A growing number of amicus briefs have been filed in support of Ripple Labs. So this isn't just people saying we think Ripple's okay, you know, we think Ripple's going to be is doing what it should be doing. This is people actually going on record as supporting Ripple. It says, for those of you keeping count, 12 amnesty briefs submitted. It's unprecedented, I'm told, to have this happen at this stage. They're each explaining in their own unique way the irreparable harm the SEC will do to every facet of the US crypto economy if it gets its way. And this is the thing, the SEC, it's bigger than just XRP. It's bigger than just Ripple. This is a global crypto economy that could be influenced by this. As besides Coinbase, other individual companies and organizations that have filed amicus briefs are on behalf of Ripple are ICANN, iRemit, TapJets, Spend the Bits, Blockchain Association, John E. Deaton, Crypto Council for Innovation, Valhalla Capital, Chamber of Digital Commerce, Cryptillion Payment Systems, and VeriDAO LLC. So a huge amount of people coming out and supporting it. It says here the deadline for filing amicus briefs is now the November the 11th, so we're 5 days away. We could even see more people come out and support what XRP and ultimately Ripple are doing. Pretty exciting. Now, the big news. The SEC files motion to delay the case. Now, again, I'm not going to tell you either way, but I guess as you start putting two and two together, you come up with a pretty obvious four. It says, the Bitcoinist reported the number of supporters for Ripple Labs in its legal battle with the US Securities and Exchange Commission is steadily increasing. We've just talked about that. But what's more important as we kind of move down the list, it says the US Securities and Exchange Commission seems to have felt increasingly pressured by this. A document filed a few hours ago indicates that a regulator has filed a motion to extend all the deadlines. Pretty insane, and we can actually see this document here, and it talks about in accordance with the rules of Your Honour's individual rules of practice in civil cases, etc., etc. The request is based on the recent filings made by the AMIA and proposed AMIA. The SEC takes no position with respect to pending applications to file briefs proportionate to AMIT. However, in light of the current pending motions, the AMIC briefs already filed, the SEC requests that the date for the parties to file their sealed reply briefs be extended from November the 15th until November the 30th. And they've also tried to extend a couple of other bits back to December the 22nd, and equally to the omnibus motions into January the 9th. So for me, this is the SEC running scared. They don't know where to go. There is an increasing amount of pressure on them to do the right thing. And ultimately, the XRP team are very clear in terms of what they do, and there's a number of points around this that they have never broken any rules. It was never classed as security, and like I said, ultimately this is a huge play. Now, interestingly, we have an insider, James K. Phelan, who is a Ripple insider, tells settlement date for fight with the SEC. This isn't just a random date out of the sky. This is particularly pulled from a few bits of data. It says, in a thread of tweets on Friday, Phelan, who has represented dozens of clients in cases against the Securities and Exchange Commission, so very well rehearsed in that, noted that Judge Annalisa Torres has granted a motion by the SEC to extend the time for all parties to file reply briefs as per an order dated November the 4th. The reply briefs should be filed before November 30th, while the deadline for filing amicus briefs is November the 11th. According to Phelan, this means that the case will drag on for longer. I'm sticking to my prediction that District Judge Torres will decide both the expert motions and the summary judgment motions at the same time on or before March 31st. So there's a date for your diary, March 31st, 2023. It could certainly be the point in which both we see the bull run really happen, or we might be in the midst of it, but we will certainly see a move for me in XRP. And I think as more and more come out, we will definitely start to see this move significantly in the upwards trend. Now, again, remember 378 was the top end. And again, this was this has been going on for a couple of years. So imagine the bull run this year with the SEC being put to bed by XRP. I think we're going to see a huge move in XRP, and then by counterproductively, XLM I think will also move as well, because it's done by the same people. They're slightly different facets in which they cover off, but I think we'll see some big moves from both XLM and specifically XRP on the back of this case. Everybody seems to support XRP. I think everyone in the global market certainly supports XRP, and it's going to be a huge thing. March 31st though looks like the end of which we could see this support case, unless the SEC do the right thing and move on and leave XRP and the global crypto economy to get on with it and do what they're doing, which is regulating stable coins. We know that's going to come, so it's going to be very, very interesting. But for me, XRP in a bull run with no looming court case over the head could be an absolutely insane move. We know they've got NFTs coming on, as well as a number of enhancements to their blockchain. It's a very undervalued blockchain, and it could be huge. Likewise, XLM, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that on this channel, because that could be an absolute player to really make some money in the bull run. But let me know down below in the comments, who do you think is going to win, SEC, XRP, and drop your price prediction for XRP in the next bull run. Thank you ever so much as ever for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.